Hello, everybody. I'd like to say hi and talk to you about a couple things. I'm going to wait a little bit until more people get in here, and we're going to talk about what's going on right now and what's going on in the future. You know what I want to do? I'm going to discuss what's been going on today, and then over the weekend, I'm going to do stuff that has nothing to do with what's going on with the doxing and everything. But unfortunately, last night, FBS made a 3 hour show, of course, called the Lee Cole Show. And I want to pretty much address that and what was said and exactly what's going on. First of all, this guy, Thin Gray Line, he apologized to me a couple days ago for what he did on the doxing. And I'm going to play that apology. And then last night, he was back on FBS's show attacking me after he apologized. One day you don't apologize to a man, and the next day be attacking the man. This guy literally has to be like the biggest phony in the Mafia genre. And the fact that this guy, after all he did and all the talking behind FBS's back that he did, FBS is even letting him have the amount of time that he's having. It's pretty incredible. And on top of this guy's a correction officer. And anybody that knows that's been in prison or in jail know all about correction officers. There are some good correction officers, don't get me wrong. But let's remember how the drugs get into prisons and all that stuff. It's the correction officers that bring that stuff in most of the time. 90% of the times it comes through the correction officers. But I'm just going to I'm going to put this guy up right here. And this is his so-called apology. I'm going to play this. I'm not going to play too much of it because it makes me nauseous. But let's just get it over here once, please.
I'm not putting up with it. I'm not getting played anymore. Listen, I admit it. You got me. I got played. The rats got me. I got played.
Yeah.
I'm on here and admitting it.
It is.
Say I'm on here. Say I'm on here crying. Say I'm on here kissing JC's ass. Say whatever you want.
Actually, the chat's largely in your favor. They like what you're doing.
Good.
So
it's good to hear. But one other thing, and I want to get this out there too. And this isn't an attempt to try to get back with Lee or get on Lee's good graces or anything. There's things between me and Lee that are probably going to be very hard to repair. I'm going to be straight honest with you. They're going to be very hard to repair. I don't know if it's repairable. However, and I mean this with all sincerity, the three of us never intended to dox anyone. I can say that with I'll take a lie detector test to show and prove that was never done intentionally. I'm not used to droids. I have an iPhone, like I said and explained. I just read the body of the message because I receive a lot of messages, guys. I receive a lot of screenshots, a lot of messages, a lot of videos going, oh my God, look at this guy. Look what he was saying about you. You jump in the ring, guys, with these guys. Jump in the ring with us and see what these guys go through. I don't wish this on anyone. But the trolls, they're loving everything that's going on. And they're probably going to feed off of this. There's probably going to be another video about me tomorrow.
And what's good is you're able to move forward, bro. You're able to move forward. No matter how it goes, you and Lee will obviously deal with your issues. And I could tell when I watched that video, I don't need to say his name, but
Dana, I know this isn't from last night. It's from a couple nights ago. What I'm playing is an apology that he gave to me, and he said that he was just going to stop it. And then last night he wound back up on FBS's show, starting up his shit again. Okay, basically, he came out, he apologized, which is so fine and good. He apologized. It was an accident that he doxed me and stuff. And then if you go back to the show last night, what you would notice is they were making excuses why doxing is okay. And I made it quite clear I could easily dox because I have all their phone numbers, addresses, and everything. But I will not dox. They got caught red-handed. And despite the fact getting caught, they're making excuses for why it was done. Instead of just saying, look, We fucked up. We shouldn't have done it. End of story and move on. And then on top of that, after we agreed not to mention each other's name, they bring the lawyer on who is threatening to sue me. He made specifically clear Lee Cole can be sued in Texas. And that was an Angel Gotti threat. And then last night, they played a video that kind of opened things up. And here's why it opened things up. I have three children in the military, and I am a Trump supporter. I have no problem with people who didn't support Trump. But I'm a man that will stick by who I support, and I will not lie about it. And this is what I'm going to challenge to FBS. He came on last night and he said that he didn't support anything last election. When we first met, the first thing I did was go to his Facebook page because I don't like dealing with far left leftist. And on his page, there was a quote on that page that said, "All Trump people should take Lysol." And he knows that was on the page, and he knew he put that there. And he was insulting Trump people like they're some kind of morons. And what makes me laugh about this whole thing more than anything, 80 to 85% of the people in this genre are Trump supporters, whether people like it or not. Don't change your convictions and who you are and lie. Admit who you are, admit who you support, and admit the fact that you said that Trump supporters should die. Heck, you took your Facebook page down. You know, Bobby Mega is a cut. No, it's not a cult. You know, but you're entitled to that opinion, Bobby. You are entitled to that opinion. There's no problem with that if you think that it's a cult. But you know what? I live here in Texas. Come down and look at the borders and tell me that's a cult that did that. You know, that's what it comes down to. And I want to show you a couple other things too. Okay, I'm going to show you a couple other things too. Look at this. John O'Master, BLM, Biden's lies. Also, what he said last night was that the people that come to my show and watch my show, he can't understand them, that they're a bunch of weirdos. Basically, he said that he has no idea why anybody would come here and watch this show. You know, we've been doing really well here, and it's been under constant attack here. You know, and, you know, we're going to get people in here that disagree with me and stuff. That's all fine and good. But, you know, you have to remember one thing. Just because people decide that they prefer one show over another doesn't make them better or worse. You'll never hear me knock anybody that goes onto his show. I mean, that's up to them. But to call people in here strange and peculiar because they like this show. You see, Walt Sicilian, you're even in here. You're even in here. But you have me blocked from your show. Why is that? Paul Sicilian, you're in here right now. Why is it that I allow you in here, but you have me blocked from your show? Can you give me an answer to that? You know, that's the thing. You know, people say, oh, you block people, you block people. But the fact of the matter is, Bolt Sicilian, you blocked me from your show. Even when you and I were getting along, you blocked me where I couldn't even get in your show to make a quote, even to defend myself. And you're in here right now. You're allowed to defend yourself. And I'm not going to block you. And look, Lee, you are not blocked from FBS. You have 40 accounts. No, I actually have one account. You know, it's kind of funny how you guys make me into some mad genius where I have all these accounts. Joey Electric, Marco Pizza's good. Imagine that he's here creeping. Yeah, and I don't mind if he's here. He's here to hear what's saying because he wants material for his show tonight. He uses the lines. He says, Lee's possessed with me. Lee comes over and he cares about my numbers and he's all that. But the fact of the matter is, do I ever ask any of you people for money? Do you see an app here asking for money? No. You know, but it's the fact of the matter is when Ball Sicilian has shows with me, he gets a massive amount of money. So that's why he does it. And he doesn't have enough. He doesn't have enough balls to say he hates Trump. He doesn't have enough balls to say what he is. He's against the Second Amendment, which he said on his show. Okay, and you won't admit that. You make all these leftist statements, but you won't live to it. You won't come out and say, this is what I am, because you're afraid that people will leave you because they don't like leftists. You know, dude, you don't have the balls you pretend you have. Why did you lock your Facebook page? You know why you locked it. You locked it because you didn't want nobody to see it. You know, that's what it comes down to. And people, when you hear this clown saying that I care about money and stuff, say this to yourself. Have I ever mentioned my money apps to you? Ever? Have I ever put anything up in the beginning? Never, not one time. That's the difference between me and him. And he will lie to make me look low. But, you know, he marches to certain people's orders. This show does not. Here's his line last night. His line last night was that I marched to Gene Barillo and what Gene Barillo tells me to do. Let me tell you something. Gene Barillo would never tell me what to do. But Gene Barillo didn't dox me. You dirtbags doxed me. And then you make quotes last night. Well, instead of complaining about it, just change your fucking number. Why should I have to change my number because of something that you guys did? You know, that's what it comes down to. Yeah, but here's the thing, Ball Sicilian. I don't care how much money you get, but you are making it like I do care how much money you get. It's a lie, dude. It's an absolute lie what you're saying. And you just don't want to face up to that. You know, what do you think? You're going to be able to just say what you want and I'm not going to say anything to you? That's not how it works, Ball Sicilian. That's just not how it goes. And it will never go that way, ever. My phone's ringing now. I'm still getting prank calls 4 days fucking later. And then you tell me I'm supposed to change my number because of the scumbag moves you made. You guys are worse than Gene Barillo. You guys are worse than John A. Light. You're worse than all those guys. Those guys never docked me. You did. And then on top of that, you have this guy back on your show last night, the guy that did the doxing. It makes no sense. It's ridiculous, dude. Let's see what Ball Sicilian has to say. No one will give you money. You know what? Because I have dignity, dude. I don't ask for money. If people want to give me money, it's up to them. That's the difference. And you know what? You actually do deserve to get money for your show. Okay? And here's another thing. Gene Barillo told me what you were going to say before you said it. Laugh out loud. Oh, he did he? Who's really been had? See, you know, I'll let you come in here and attack me and stuff. Everything that goes on with you, I know about, dude. Just like you think you know everything that goes on about me. But the thing is, you're a low-level dude. You live the life of low level. But you know, I could so easily tell everybody who you are and what you are, but I won't do it. That's the difference between me and you. So you could stay in this chat room, talk about Gene Barillo, but Gene Barillo talk to you? So what are you saying? That you're the one talking to Gene Barillo? But I thought you said I was talking to Gene Barillo. Look at that. Gene Barillo told me that what you were going to say before you said it. But you said that Gene Barillo runs my channel. Why are you talking to him? Doesn't that pretty much show that you're just setting this whole thing up with Gene Barillo? Maybe it's you working with Gene Barillo. You pretty much admitted it right there. You said that you want nothing to do with Gene Barillo, but you said Gene Barillo told you. When did Gene Barillo tell you? Do you have his phone number? I mean, how did he contact you? Dude, you just stepped in it. You just admitted that you're dealing with Gene Barillo. You just admitted that you're doing what you accused me of doing. Lee, doxing sucks, but acting like it's the worst possible crime ever. You know what, D? Let me tell you something, DP. You're right. But when you have sick mental cases calling you for 4 days where I don't want to change my phone number because I don't feel I should have to change it after 10 years because of something that some punks did. You know, there's no excuse for it. So I got to change my life for what they did. Is that basically what the answer is? I know him, Chris Satter. I know a lot of people that know him. I know a lot of people that know this guy. You know how many people come to me and talk to me about this guy? And they want to come on my show and talk to me about him, but I won't let them. Because that's the difference between me and this guy. You know, he'll go on his show and say, oh, I'm going to rip him apart. You know, he's scared of me. Dude, nobody's scared of you. Nobody's scared of you. After what you did, what you and your little crew there did, I have no respect for you. You mean absolutely nothing to me. And I'm going to make this our last day doing this. It's up to you now. If you want to go make some money tonight using my name, you go right ahead. But why don't you talk about something else and try to make money? You know why? Because you won't do it. People don't give a shit with the other stuff you're talking about. You started this 2 days ago when you brought that scumbag lawyer on. And then you make excuses. Oh, Elio was here for this other shit. But yet, he liked everybody's shows but mine. And I talked to Elio. Elio used to tell me he loved my show. Elio goes with the wind. Elio goes the way that he's told to go by Angel Gotti. It's kind of like funny. And then you bring her on last night and she's playing the victim. You know, if you're going to get in here and if you're going to make this part of the game and you're going to attack people, you have to be able to suffer the consequences. You know, this is it. You know, people get attacked. You know, you get things done to you. I get things done to me. But you know the difference, Paul Sicilian? I never doxed you, dude. And there's so much stuff you could be doxed for. You're not a nice human being like you pretend. You can have these other people fooled. Politically, you won't admit that you're a leftist that hates Trump because you know that it would hurt you. You don't believe in the Second Amendment. I mean, these things were on your page, dude. And then you say that I stalked your page. No, I didn't stalk your page. If I meet somebody, I'll go to their Facebook page and see what they're about. You know why? Because people put what they're about on their face. Anybody can see my Facebook page. I don't let anybody in, but I'm proud of who I support and what I am. I got, a matter of fact, you go to my page, you'll see me at 4 Trump rallies. Yeah, literally 3 or 4 during first election, 2 of them, second election, 2 of them. Yeah, and I believe that he was robbed in the election. I believe it was a fake, that he got robbed. Do you believe that? I'm sure you don't, because you believe that Trump supporters should be taking Lysol. Your exact quote. You're going to say no, but I actually have evidence of that you said that. But that's what the left does. They talk horrible crap, and then when they get caught, now most leftists though have guts to admit what they are, but this guy won't admit what he is. That's the difference between me and him. FBS turned heel, but he's the heel everyone likes like Stone Cold. Hey, listen, I have no problem with people that like FBS. I always said that I liked his show, but the problem is that he's a phony and won't tell people who he is. That's the problem. I've had my life turned upside down. I've been called a kidnapper. Anything in my past has come out. And the one person that could bring, actually, there's a few people out here that could bring out FBS's past. But we don't want to. And I never did think, oh, forget it. Okay, don't give SBS a tough time. He's trying to learn Italian, okay? The doxing was wrong, period. It was not on purpose. It doesn't matter if it was not done on purpose. It was done because they put a show together that was full of lies. They put a show together that said that I was running a certain page without proof. So this troll, basically with this page, is a wonderful, fantastic troll because they bought it. Hook, line, and sinker. And to this day, until last night, they were still talking about how sure they are. I'm a grandfather. I don't go on these things and play with these. I don't talk to my family about putting out false pages and stuff. That's the most ridiculous thing I've ever heard. Salute beg time. My super chat is open. Okay. You know what it is? Okay, let's see. FBS. So, what were you up to in a previous life, bro? Laughed out loud. And you know what? Everybody changes their life around. People can do bad things in their life and change their life around. But when you are hiding things about who you are and you do not want to talk about who you are and how you politically think because of the 80% of the people that are in your chat room are opposite of how you feel. You got people like you had Gunsmoke up last night talking to you. Everything you think is opposite of Gunsmoke, and you literally will not admit it to him. It's the truth. Leaning back and forth, TGL was hilarious. He's like a fish out of water, flip-flopping oh my gosh, you're not joking, dude. I mean, that guy's embarrassing. And once you get embarrassed like that, the best thing to do is to go away and never come back. But he's coming back. And the most amazing thing is Paul Sicilian's giving him an opportunity to come back. And then he's even defending him. He's defending the guy that was stupid enough to put my phone number up. Lee would dox his mama for $1. Let me tell you something. If you knew my mama, you'd dox her for 50 cents. What's his number, Lee? I wouldn't do that, Steve. I just wouldn't do it. Especially for Boston Red Sox fans. The Yankees got a big series this weekend with you guys. This is it. This is for the playoff spot. John Ayler, a.k.a. Light, he's left. I just seen something up here, Wisconsin Lee, because it was discovered that I spent 10 years in Wisconsin and that I commit some money crimes 12 years ago. But my stuff's out there. You didn't see that I committed any drug crimes. You didn't see that I did low slimeball shit. You seen that I did stuff, money stuff, and not a little bit of money. And that's it. You got to remember what type of people do we have here? We have what we have here, or we have people basically that are. I'm going to drop the link here if anybody wants to come in. Hey, if any assholes come in, I'm just going to knock you right out, just so you know. Mob stories, mob stories. You know what, DJ Tech, absolutely right. Actually, I got a couple mob stories. I have a guest coming on, hopefully tomorrow. We're going to talk about the Appalachian, what happened out in Appalachia. And if anybody doesn't know about that, it was when all the godfathers for all the families met in upstate New York. They all got arrested. And the guy that I'm hoping to get here, I'll know in a day or two, he's an expert on it. I mean, that's a mob story. And there's other mob stories that we want to do too. But I just, you know what? If SBS goes back and does his own thing, you know, we're fine. Just do your own thing. But he's not gonna. He could do the easiest thing in the world and just go back and start talking about something else tonight, but he's not gonna. And then he'll blame it on me. He'll say, oh, Lee said this, Lee said that. But you see me here, but I'm not asking for no money. I hide behind my cushion when TGL, you know something, when that guy appears though, it's kind of nausea. The nausea is like, I just can't get why. I mean, he acts the way he does. It's so obvious that he's full of crap. Can you imagine 3 days ago, he gives me an apology and then he says that he's not going to be on this genre no more. He's just going to move on in his life. And here you are 2 days later, he's back. He's like a nightmare that won't go away. Well, listen, fix shows, bumps on your heads. Listen, if the guy, you know, only that guy knows what's going on there. And I wish him the best, especially if it's cancer. Or no, actually, he said it wasn't. Lee blocked that jobless punk. No, I'm not going to block him because, dude, why should I block him? That's what he did to me. He blocked me on his channel over a month ago, even when we were talking. Tony J, I know what it was, dude. I just said it. I lived in upstate New York also, in that area. You know what, James, I would love for you to pick up that link and come on here. Okay, let's be honest. Gray Line is someone everyone can appreciate to hate. Oh, my God. And you know what he did last night was kind of embarrassing? He showed his uniform. He showed his correction uniform. In the Mafia Genre, he showed his uniform. Most of us people in here have been in prison or jail. Oh, I'm glad that up. Gunsmoke to Don. I like to say one thing to Gunsmoke. I owe you an apology, dude. I was a little bit upset and I kind of got caught up with it. I should have never mentioned your name, dude. So, you know, Gunsmoke, I really do apologize. I think that you have wonderful product you're putting out. And Gunsmoke's only like 40 away from 1,000 people. So if 40 people from here go over there, we can get them over 1,000. And, you know, Gunsmoke, if you want to come on, I'd really appreciate it because I like to apologize to your face. I'm going to drop the link. It's up to you, Gunsmoke. Thank you for putting that Gunsmoke up. I was actually thinking about him today because he seems like a really decent guy. And, you know, I should have never mentioned his name. That's what it comes down to. Lee Cole, you are the greatest piece of shit on YouTube. Hey, listen, at least I'm great at something. And I'm not blocking you, dude. You know, this ain't like other channels that will block you for calling me a piece of shit. TGL, deep throat that. Oh, God. Do you see how big that mic is that he has? That's like a murder weapon. I can't see you, Lee Cole Sexy Salad. So with that name, I'm definitely not going to put you in here. Who gets Omerta tattoos? That's true, though. Who gets those? Who puts that under? Like, you want to tell people, you know, it's kind of embarrassing, actually, to have something that big on your body. Come on, Gunsmoke. I gave you that link. Now it's your call, brother. If you block FBS, he will come in with a fake name. He might, but you know what, James? I'm not going to block him. You know, the only time I block anybody is if they get real nasty. Then I'll block them. You know, and you got to just say something just totally nasty. And I was counting. I have 360 people blocked. And that's like when you start a show, you're going to get a lot of people that you have to block because this genre is just really, really weird. And you just have people that are vicious the way they attack. And you have no choice. You gotta block them at a certain point. Woody, let's see if Woody's going to be a good boy. You just never know. Woody, what's up?
Hi, my name is Woody.
Yeah.
I have a huge heart on my.
Okay. He has a huge something. I think he said, you know, he has a huge something. But I had him muted so quick that he couldn't have said anything. He wasted his time. Woody, you just wasted your time. You actually could have come in here. And here's how I would suggest you do it, Woody. You come in and act normal for about 5 minutes, and then you say something. See, us people that have these shows, we have the opportunity to put you on mute. So you can't say anything. So you just messed it all up, Woody. That was very, very poor. At least Lee doesn't have a murder tattoo like a clown. Hey, I got 2 tattoos on me. One of them is my first wife's name. Don't ever put your wife's name, and I've had a few wives. My first wife's name is on my arm. And when we got divorced, she erased my name from her back. You know, so, and for some reason, I just kept that. And my other one is at the bottom of my arm right here. And it says Sierra 2007. That's my granddaughter. And she was born in 2007. And I got her name on my arm. And that's pretty much it, my 2 tattoos. I'm not going to put anything on my arm that makes me feel like I'm a gangster, because I'm not a gangster. They are all lying characters. Hey, listen, but how do you people feel that they call you weirdos and stuff because you're here listening to my show? And, you know, I've been getting over 200 people every show, which is pretty good in this genre. Most people don't do that. I mean, you have a few people that do it. Now, there's some guy who wants to get in. His name is Harry Bigcock. Do you guys think I should let him in? Dude, not with that name, Harry Bigcock. Come on, dude. Maz says, FBS, so what are you doing tucked up with TGL? That's a great question, FBS. If you were here, you should answer that question. Now, the funny thing is, last week, FBS came to me and he said, Lee, this guy, TGL, is coming to me and telling me a bunch of shit about you. And then I said to FBS, he's doing the same thing to me. He's coming to me talking a bunch of shit about you. So what he was doing, he was going back and forth between the two of us, causing a lot of conflict. And then we figured it out. And I cut him out of my life. FBL, you know, Fat Bald Sicilian kept him in his life. So, you know, Bald Sicilian could talk crap about me, but at least I'm telling you stuff to your face. You know, so. Another fool to a murder tattoo on his body. There's a lot of people with those murder tattoos. Do they understand that if you're in the streets and you have that tattoo, you're probably going to get beat up? You didn't even have made men wearing those tattoos back in the days. Maybe in Sicily, but if you put the Omerta tattoo on you in Sicily, it meant something. You know, if you do that in the United States, you know, first of all, the mafia, you know, the mafia is nothing like it used to be. Lee, play the rest of the GGL apology. I can't do it, dude. It's so bad. A matter of fact, there's this guy that keeps changing his names to dirty names, like Suck My Long Rod and all that stuff. And he keeps trying to get in here. But dude, you must be retarded. The best thing to do is like put like Mother Teresa on it or something. And I'll let you in here to talk. But you're putting stuff like Suck My Rod, your mother's a whore. I mean, dude, I'm just not going to let you in with that stuff. FBS has already several acts. He is prepared to trespass. So, Gunsmoke, do you have permission from FBS to come on my show? I put you a link there, brother. I know you're mad at me and stuff, but let's talk it out. I'm going to drop the link one more time, man. Don't worry. Are you afraid that they're going to be mad at because you showed up on my show? You know, one thing I respect about you, you know, you don't give a shit. And you're a real smart dude also. I hear you speak, especially politically. You're very smart. FBS and Angel's name are who make your show and get your views. Have respect. They gave you your YouTube fame. No, I started Freestyle Madness. I started my own show. They happened to be, FBS started on my show. And then he went and did his show. Jeff Nadeau started on my show and then went and did his show. Kane Shade started on my show and then went and did his show. And same with this guy, the correction officer. You know, and you know what? The only guy that's actually been faithful and actually showed up on my show and actually wasn't was the guy that those guys make fun of was JC Callie. He's been on my show several times and has never scumbagged me. Gunsmoke.
What's up, buddy?
First thing I want to say to you, dude, I got up in this whole thing, man. You're the most innocent person in this thing. And I shouldn't have said what I said. And I apologize. I was fucked up. And I'm a man enough to say it. And I felt really bad about it because I know you're a really smart guy. You ain't like most of us. And no, it's just a big time apology from me.
Well, I appreciate that. So I'm not a flip-flopper for coming on the show right now, right? We understand
No.
I'm not a flip-flopper, right?
No,
Okay.
you're actually a very intelligent man that I felt bad. I don't usually feel bad about things, but I felt bad. I felt very bad because that night this whole thing went down, you didn't care. You basically stayed here throughout that whole show that night and were very decent about it. And then, you know, I just, dude, I swear on everything, man. I want to see you get to 1,000 and be very successful, you know, and, you know, I want your show to just take off. I don't, you know, and that's why I would tell anybody here, you know, you're only 40. You're 40 away, dude. So that means you'll probably get there this weekend.
I hope so. I hope so. But, you know, I didn't like that tape I heard, Lee. I don't know how that tape got out on somebody else's channel. I don't know what the fuck is going on with you.
That's why.
Either,
Hey, dude, I got the shit. You know, if you can hear the phone calls I received, the horrible stuff, my head ain't exactly in it sometimes. I mean, there's some pretty ruthless stuff. You
and
know,
I understand that.
You know, and that's why I'm apologizing to you. There's really no excuse for it, dude. None.
I don't know. I just feel like you're attacking everybody, Lee. You just need to take a break or something, man. You're going through a whole bunch of shit.
No, I'm attacking everybody. I'm the one that got doxxed, and I'm attacking everybody.
I understand you're mad, bro, but you're going ape shit. And I'm
what
hearing
am I
that you're creating pages and going after
No.
people's families
I
and
have
shit.
nothing.
Come on, man.
Listen, I have nothing to do with those pages.
It's
But
hard
see,
to believe. I don't know. How did that tape
I don't
get
know
out
what to
yesterday?
tell you.
How did
I
that
am-
wiretap get out yesterday on that guy's page with your voice on it?
He's smart. The guy's
He's
smart.
smart. Okay.
The one that was making up the story was FPS saying, "Oh, Lee did this." Anything that I said in that call, I meant except the part about you.
So why'd you say it then, man? I'm a little small fry guy. I'm not no big time. I'm no threat to your channel.
That's not why I said
You
it,
know?
though. I
So
made a
why'd you say
mistake.
I'm not working for the guys?
No,
I'm not
but-
working for Jimmy. I mean, what the
But
fuck?
dude, let me ask you a question. Are you the type of person that accepts apologies when someone tells you they're wrong?
I do, and I appreciate that. I'm very
Okay,
surprised
I can't
that
say
you
anything.
apologize. I'm
I
very
can't say
surprised.
anything else. I mean,
Yeah, but
I
it's
was
just, you
wrong
know.
and I apologize. That's
But
the
you guys-
most I can do.
I'm glad you realize it, and you know, but you got to
I-
sit down
you know
and
what,
check
when I
yourself.
real-
To take a moment to yourself,
No.
man.
Yeah, but you can't say
Amen.
check. Yes. Dana.
Yes, amen.
Oh, amen.
Gunsmoke,
Okay.
absolutely.
Oh, amen.
Yeah.
Okay. When you said amen, I was wondering what the heck? You don't sound like a man.
No, I do not sound like a man. Thank God.
Dana, have you been in here before?
Audio
Yes,
got
you know I
messed up.
have. Yep.
Can you hear me?
No, on my show, I mean. You
Yep.
never actually
Yep.
came up here, though.
No, I
Hello?
haven't been on your live
Damn it.
show, but yes,
Right.
I'm always been there, Lee. Always.
So, okay. So I appreciate that, Dana. So what would you like to say to me? I'm not
You know,
sensitive. Say
Lee,
whatever.
I think, okay, don't kick me off if I say something that you don't like, please. Okay.
I'm not like that. As long as you're respectful about it.
I'm very respectful, but all of this back and forth, and I understand you going after FBS. However, the back and forth shit is getting old. We need your show like you had it last week, and you were talking about your brother. So don't sit here and give me the sympathy stuff. I lost my son to suicide, and I don't sit there and seek all the sympathy stuff.
Right.
But get back to the show that you had instead of all this back and forth stuff. It's
I agree.
actually annoying.
I know. I agree
For
with
both sides. I mean,
I-
you know, like
Yes,
Gunsmoke. He does wonderful videos. And if y'all haven't
Yes, he
subscribed,
does.
subscribe to his shit because this is actually
Yes.
really funny shit. But all
my
of
hand
this,
still
Lee,
hurt. My hand still hurts. Every time
it's
I
got
watch
to
that.
stop. It's got to stop.
Dana,
I mean, it's
Dana, I hear what you're saying and I agree with you. But you know something, it has to stop from both sides. I'm willing to say I'll stop it right this moment. Both are in this room right now.
I don't
If he
think
does
that's
not ever
him,
mention
Lee.
my name again,
I don't think that's him.
I think it. Yes,
No,
I think that
I
is
don't
him.
think it is. Let me ask you one question too. This is
I'm
off,
pretty sure
off
that's
the
him.
subject. Okay. So what the hell why are you all up in Gene Barillo? I mean, honestly, why? And
How
I don't
do you?
give a shit.
Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. How do you know I am because they say I am?
No. It was posted on his IG.
But because Gene put that on his IG, that means I am. Gene does a lot of things to provoke trouble.
Well,
That's Gene.
probably so. Probably
That's
so.
Gene. And he's laughing.
Yeah,
You know,
probably
that's what
so.
he's doing.
Exactly,
This is what Gene
because
does.
you're giving everybody else a platform that you need your own damn platform.
Here's how I am. Anybody that wants to be interviewed, I will interview, and I don't care if people think he's a rat, because if they're going to attack him, doesn't he deserve to defend himself?
But wait a minute, wasn't you attacking Sammy for being a rat?
Yeah.
What's the
But
difference?
one's a murderer that kills a kid, and we'll say he isn't.
Yeah, he did do that. Yeah, he did do
Okay.
that.
And on top of that, he also, Sammy also said that John Gotti told him to take the fall. And when he did the Diane Sawyer interview, he never mentioned John Gotti saying that.
Yeah,
I mean, there's
that's
a lot
true.
and on top of that, Gene Barillo is not Sammy Gravano.
No,
Sammy
hell
Gravano-
no, he's
Sammy
not.
Gravano,
He's a little
Sammy
bitch
Gravano
that
was-
got chased out of a neighborhood. So yeah, I just,
No.
we got to stop. We're all adults. I don't know how old you are. I know how old I am, but this
I'm
shit's
29.
gotta stop.
I'm 20. I'm 29.
Oh shit! Then that means
bad-
I'm 16. I mean, come on.
I'm a bad 29. I'm a bad 29. I'm just
You
kidding.
a real bad.
No,
29.
well, listen, I understand what you want, and I'm going to work very hard at it. If they stop it, you know, even if they go
But
after me a little bit.
just be a grown man. Just stop it. Just don't worry about it. I mean, I listen to both. I am not picking sides. This is bullshit. Picking sides is ridiculous. I'm a grown
I agree
adult.
with you.
I like both of them. Y'all have different content, but with y'all going back and forth, it's bullshit. It really is. And the stuff that you were saying, the FBS was saying, he wasn't. I was listening. I listened to that show. Wow, who was that?
Oh, sorry, I forgot
That's
that.
the
I
Don.
was, I'm smoking weed right now.
Gunsmoke.
I thought I was still backstage. I'm sorry.
No, are you saying I'm bullshit? Is that what you're saying? Bullshit? Is that what you're saying?
No, I just took a big tote of weed right now. So I'm sorry.
Well, look. Here's what I promise you, Dana. I'll work very hard to get this to back to where it belongs.
It needs to be.
But I also had many people yell and get all over my case, asking me why I was being so nice to him when he was trashing me every night.
I mean, the trashing back and forth is
no,
ridiculous.
It wasn't trashing back and forth. I was just being trashed and trying to accept it. We went on an MRE show and we agreed to leave each other alone. And the next day I turn on the show, he has a lawyer there threatening to sue me.
But he didn't threaten to sue you. That's what I don't understand.
He most definitely did. Am I hearing something different than you? He said just because Lee's in Texas. He said I was in Texas.
Fuck, I guess you are.
He said I was in Texas, and that I could easily. But do you even know who that guy is? That guy's best friends with Angel Gotti.
But does it honestly, Lee? Does it really matter if he is friends with Angel
When you're
Gotti
threatening to sue me, listen. See, here's what you don't understand, Dana, and don't take this personal.
I don't take it personal.
Okay, here's what you don't understand, Dana. If you let people just walk all over you in this genre, you will be destroyed. Because they tried their best to destroy me, and I'm still standing here. And matter of fact, I have 260 people here watching right now. You know how much that bothers them?
I wouldn't even care. I mean, honestly, that's my thing. I would. It shouldn't even matter. That's great that you have that many people. It really is. But it shouldn't even bother you that it bothers them. Who cares?
Speaking of viewers, hold up. Speaking of your viewers, what's your deal with Tommy Smoking Tommy? What's your problem with the guy? Seems like a nice guy. Seems like he could be funny if you let him talk. Why do you kick him off the show and treat him like that? I
didn't kick him off the show. I just didn't like what he was saying. He was
2 days in a row.
He was being very negative. But
he didn't
was
say
being very
anything.
negative.
He's fucking laying there staring into the camera like an idiot. He didn't say nothing.
He was being very negative. And if you feel that way, when he goes over to Sicilian show, have Sicilian put him on.
I never see him there. I'd love to see him there. I'd love to. If I had my own show, I'd love to have him on and talk tough guy shit. I think it would be hilarious.
So shit. When are you having your own show?
I don't know. Once I get to 1,000. But anyway, and why are there so many tapes with you and Barillo, but you're not with Barillo? I don't want to talk about Gene. But why do you have so many tapes with Gene, but you're not with Gene?
What's your problem with Gene?
I don't have a problem with Gene. I'm saying there is no problem with Gene. I'm asking.
Okay.
But you're saying you're not allowed with Gene.
Let me ask you a question. Why is it anybody's problem if Gene does an interview with me?
I don't have a problem with you doing an interview, but when you're aligning with him and saying you're going to go after guys,
aligning? No, did you ever hear me say that?
Yes, the other day.
So yes, you did.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, you did.
Something about you. You've been talking about Gene for a while. Like, I've been with Gene now, and nobody's business who I work with. So
it isn't. No.
Saying.
I never said I was with Gene. I said it's nobody's business who I work with. I never said. Here's my challenge. I want you to find where I said I was with Gene.
I'll find it. I'll find it.
I know you will. That's my challenge. You're not going to find it. You might find Gene saying it because Gene's just playing everybody.
You say it subliminally. You say,
oh, is that subliminally? Oh, that's what you
I'll
got.
find you saying
Oh,
specifically too.
oh,
I'll find it
okay.
too. I'll find the specifics too. Trust
Okay.
me, I'll find
Let
it.
me
Lee.
get
I'll
something
spend all
straight.
fucking night and day finding it.
You can do whatever you want, but you know something? Why are you guys so worried about Gene coming on my show?
Because he's the one with the biggest mouth against everybody. I don't have a problem with him. I actually think he's quite amusing. I think he's quite amusing with his mouth.
But here's the thing. If I have Gene on my show and people don't want him on my show, what are they going to do? They're going to stop watching. So that should be my problem.
They're going to stop watching if Gene doesn't go on your show? What are you talking about?
No, if he is on my show, if everybody dislikes him as much as you think, they will stop watching.
No, I'm sure you're going to get views if you bring him on the show.
Because not as many people. Here's what it comes down to. You have a group of people that don't like Gene Barillo, and they go to these certain chat rooms.
Okay.
But unfortunately, in the Mafia genre, there's a lot more people that like him than dislike him.
Yeah.
You may not want to hear that, but it's the truth.
No. I liked him a year ago before all this shit. I liked him,
The guy is a fascinating interview, and I'm going to interview him.
What the fuck?
I'll give you that. He's good at interviews. But if you're going to team up with him and go after people and start going after people's families and talk about people's names.
No, listen. The only person that's been doxxed so far is me. I have not gone after anybody's family. And
that is wrong. That was wrong. That was 100%.
Listen, man. So you're gonna lie and say that whatever the fuck that name of that guy is, unemployed FPS.
I have nothing to do with him.
You're gonna say that page doesn't favor you though? That guy's channel doesn't favor you?
Did you see how much he's attacking me today?
No, I don't. I haven't.
Okay,
no.
He's attacking me. You know why he's attacking me today?
Why?
Because I got all over his case.
About what?
Because when he called me, it was a two-way call. And what he did is he edited that call. And he edited all the other stuff out. When he called me, I knew what he was up to. He edited that stuff out. And then I said to him, dude, I got you the unedited version. I said, you don't know what you think I knew you were doing? Why don't you go over there and read that? And then you know what he said? He says, okay, get your camouflage shit on because I'm coming after you. And the last 3 videos he's put out today is all against me.
Well, he was on your side a few days ago. So you burn your bridges with people, Lee.
It burned my bridge. I don't need nobody on my side. You understand? I need you. Like you look at you, man. You kissed the shit out of Jimmy Calandra's ass, dude.
Yeah, nobody would know my fucking name if it wasn't for Jimmy Calandra. I would have never made those videos if he never made videos.
Listen, if you need Jimmy Calandra to be the reason why you succeed, and that's not true. You're succeeding now without Jimmy Calandra.
I'm using his name though, because I get the most hits on my videos when I have his name in the headline. If I don't have Jimmy's name in the headline, I get maybe a couple hundred views. If I have his name in the headline, I get a couple thousand views.
And you know who got me? You know who got me my most hits ever?
Who?
Having Sammy Gavano and John A. Light and Jimmy Calandra, all of them. The highest things I've ever made have all those guys, not just one guy.
Yeah. Well, I mostly focus on him. He's the protagonist in my show. He's the main character.
But you cannot do a fair show if you're always going to favor one person.
I tried to be fair with all of you. I let A Liar say his piece. I let you say your piece. I let Larry Mazza say his piece with the pogo sticks. I let everybody say their piece. Okay,
but you're still fair. But you're still going to go after them.
Oh my God!
You have your mind made up.
It's funny. I don't go after them in certain ways, but the way you got these guys with these pages going after people's wives and kids, whatever the fuck, man. It's not cool, bro.
Once again, dude, I have nothing to do with that.
Well, then you got to prove it somehow because people
I don't have to prove shit.
Then this is never going to end. It's never going to stop, Lee.
Then it doesn't end. I don't have to prove shit. Yeah, I don't have to prove shit.
Never going to end.
Dude, I'm the one that got doxxed, not these motherfuckers. You understand?
I understand
I'm
that.
the one that got about 400 calls in 3 days, including today.
You got to block.
I'm the one that had about 100.
You can block private calls, and you can do something else with the other calls, like some way to screen them. I don't know. I'm sorry that happened to you, Lee. I really am. It's horrible.
But you're making excuses. What you're trying to do is you're trying to say it's okay that this shit happened, but Lee, why do you do this shit? You don't even know the facts. You're believing, Bald Sicilian, that I have anything to do with those pages. I already proved that I don't.
I saw the guy was favoring you a few days ago. Everything was I love Lee. You got your trolls coming after me. I went on your show the other night, and now all your trolls are coming after me with their bullshit. talking shit about me. I'm a flip
Do I
flopper and this
control-
and that.
how
I go
many
where the
tro-
wind blows.
Wait a minute. How many trolls do I get hit with every day? Hundreds.
All right. Well, you
Dude, if you're
kind
not
of
ready for
welcome that shit.
if you're not ready for the
Oh no, I'm
trolls,
ready for it. I'm ready
okay.
for all that.
Because
I'm
this
ready.
is
I want all
nothing,
the smoke.
dude. This is nothing.
Yeah. No,
This
I know.
is nothing.
I get more love than hate, but still, you know.
Okay, no, that's right.
It's
Now
your
you
trolls.
get more. I got more love than hate too in the beginning. It always changes, and it changes fast. So all the love you're getting now is going to change. I hate to tell you that. It's changing for Bald Sicilian. It's changing for me. You know, go read Sammy Govano and Jimmy Calandra. All they do is knock people out, anything they have to say. Do you think that they would ever bring anybody on like I do? Right now, I have you up here, and I'm debating something with you. I'll
Let's
unmute
just
you,
all
Dana.
go have a damn nice cigar and a fucking good bourbon.
I don't smoke.
Well,
Okay, let me get Maddie up here. Maddie, how you doing? I'm sorry to leave you waiting like that.
Maddie the horse, what's up?
Hey, you guys hear me?
Yep, I sure can.
How's it going, Lee?
Good, yourself?
Man, not too bad. Just listening to this mess that's going on with everybody.
Hey, West Coast, how you doing?
Hey, West Coast, how's it going, buddy?
Hey, what's up, guys?
why
I'm
don't you
in the
tell
old
us-
hood, actually. Yeah, I'm in my
Looks like
old
you're
hood
driving-
right now, and it's it brings up. I haven't been here for quite a while. I live in a really nice neighborhood and have for years, and so, coming back here, I see this suffering that's happening, and you can see the effects of Rona. And I'm actually going to get tested right now because I've been sick a little bit all week, and I'm seeing this, and it's just amazing. It was already poor. Now it's worse. And so it puts things into perspective. And so with
Lord.
guys like me and Hootie, we want to set an example. And we're going to set an
What the fuck is he
example
talking
for
about?
full mafia by
Exactly.
being cordial.
What the fuck?
Hey, just do me a favor, all jokes aside. All jokes aside, I know that was pretty random, but listen, COVID is very serious. I just had a friend of mine, 33 years old, just passed away this week. A good friend of mine from COVID, out of nowhere. So
Yeah.
it is serious. Just be safe.
Right,
everybody.
exactly. And we don't need to get too far into the weeds with that. But yeah, so the point being is we're going to set a good example. We now understand how a different guy whose name I'm not saying got played by a group of trolls, and then it parlayed into our stuff, and it created a synergistic effect, and it went elsewhere. And we were some of the first ones to get this.
Dana, I'm sorry, I had to
so-called
remove you from the
pandemic.
stream. Okay. So Gunsmoke, why does that bother you? What he's saying?
I actually didn't even really pay attention to what the fuck he's saying, to be honest.
Why not?
But I don't know. I'm smoking weed. But anyway, I'm thinking about all this shit.
Do you dislike him because Bald Sicilian dislikes him?
I don't dislike JC, but I don't know what the fuck he's talking about, man. I don't know.
About COVID, you were just talking about COVID. I think he's running through.
Yeah, and I said
COVID.
that I'm not going to have any problems with Hootie. I'm going to make peace with that and set an
Hootie's not a
example
bad guy,
so that
man.
maybe
Hootie's
others
all
can
right.
start doing it.
Hootie's all right, man. He's not a bad guy.
Listen,
He's actually quiet. He actually tries to stay out of this shit. So I appreciate that from him. He stays
Well,
out of
that's
this
sort
shit.
of, yeah, and you
Okay,
know
sure.
what? Go ahead.
Let me ask you a question, Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
You said Hootie's a good guy, but Hootie's good friends with Gene Barillo.
Yeah,
So
I know
what's-
that. So what does that got to do with him personally?
But
I can't like the guy because he's with Gene. I don't even hate Gene that much. Gene's got a big mouth. That's all. That's all. And I'm not
Well,
gonna
you
take
hit at him
disrespect.
too,
I'm not gonna
though,
stand for
Gunsmoke.
disrespect. That's it.
Y'all are hitting each other, so
All right,
I
I'm gonna
even
hit back
told
when somebody
Gene
hits me. I'm
talked
not
to him
gonna cry
about
like a
that,
bitch like somebody else
I
would.
said it's
All
between
right?
you guys.
I don't give a fuck, man. Especially a guy that's my age. Nah, I'm not taking that shit from nobody. No disrespect.
Well, no, yeah, you know
You know,
what?
I don't go
Look,
looking for that
look,
shit.
And Gene is probably watching right now.
All right.
Chill
No
it out. And I
disrespect, Gene.
talked to Damian Trite. Speaking of somebody else with Gene issues, forget about yourself for a second. Damian, I talked to him, and he's like, you know what? I really don't even know where it started either. All I know is now there's troll profiles, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
He doesn't hate Gene either. It's like, look, there's no reason to be doing this. If you have nothing nice to say, then don't say anything at all at this point.
I agree
And
with that.
I'm going to practice
Right.
that. I'm going to get a lot of flack the next few days from this other side or whatever, even though I don't have one. And
All
I get flack from all different directions anyways. I'm just going to take it and not swing back at people so that
Listen,
it wears
man.
off
eventually goes
Lee,
away.
if you have any
I'm done
control
with
over
this
that fucking
toxic
page or
slut.
anybody else, just tell them to stop. Let's
Dude,
just stop this
listen,
shit.
listen,
End
excuse
it now,
me,
man.
excuse me. No, I don't have to
Hey,
end
you guys,
shit,
you don't
because I have
understand. You
nothing
don't
to do with it.
understand Gunsmoke. How many of these little troll profiles are up there where you can actually hear the guy's voice? You have ex-cops saying that they love mob rats and that they're trying to destroy all this. I've seen 3 or 4 pages where you hear the voice. It's a dude in the shower not showing his face. It's not Gene. It ain't even somebody that talks like him. It's like a law enforcement guy. There's a bunch of them. Look up a bunch of these mob rat profiles now.
Okay, wait a minute. Here's what I'm trying to say. Gunsmoke has been brainwashed into thinking that I am part of those troll pages that attack
Which is
FBS.
crazy.
And he's still saying it, and he doesn't believe that I'm not. West Coast, be honest. Do you think that I have anything to do with these troll pages?
No, because you're the type of guy that's going to milk it directly.
Hey,
Exactly.
Why are you asking him? He's on your show every day. Why are you asking him for? He's gonna fucking
You're-
go with whatever you
Well,
say.
let's keep it real. Lee
Yeah.
milks this stuff.
Listen,
Dude,
man,
He
I've
would
been
milk it
behind the
directly.
scenes now of this YouTube shit. I'm seeing behind the scenes what's going on with all you guys, and it's very
Oh, yeah, me
vindictive. It's
Yeah, no,
very
you're
fucking
dude.
envious
And
and
you're-
jealousy.
And Gunsmoke, you're 4 months behind me and Hootie and the others who had similar issues because of BS trolls. So you will catch up to where we are, which
I'm
is
not even
why I'm
talking
chill
about
at
that
this
shit
point.
right now. I'm not even talking about that shit right now. I'm talking about all the bullshit behind the scenes that's going on between all you guys. And it's very disgusting, man. It's got to stop.
Well, that's
Stop going
why
for
I'm
this
doing
tit
Dude,
for
my
tat
let me
shit.
ask you a question. Hold up one second. Gene, hold up one
Channel.
second. How come you won't say that when you're on FBS's channel, but you'll say it here?
I will say it. The conversation never came up on FBS's channel. Not
Well,
yet.
let me tell you something.
Maybe next time I'm on, if he'll have me on, if he's nice enough
Well,
to
I'll
have
tell
me
you
on next
what.
time,
I'll tell you
maybe
what,
it will come
Gunsmoke.
up.
I'll tell you what, Gunsmoke. If you get him to shut the fuck up, I'll shut the fuck up.
He
How's
did
that?
try. He's been saying he wants
Oh,
to stop
bullshit.
talking about you.
You know
Then
what?
he came out
You're
with a
here-
video the next
You're
day.
here kissing his ass, dude.
I'm not.
Yes,
But he had
you
no
are.
choice but to talk. So he should have never responded to you yesterday.
No,
He should have
no,
never
ab-
responded. He should have kept his mouth shut.
No, dude, you let me answer?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, he's the one that brought the lawyer on. End of story, dude. Okay, now it was purposely done. I don't give a shit what he says.
Oh,
And let me ask you another thing, dude. Let me ask you another thing. You're a big time conservative Trump person. Don't you think it sucks that he won't admit that what he is?
Listen,
Let me ask you a question.
First
Do
of all-
you think it's cool that he said that Trump people should all shoot Lysol into their body?
I didn't hear him saying that. If he said that, he's
Yeah, he
making a
did
joke
say that.
because Trump
And you
made
know
a
what he
joke
did?
about that.
It wasn't a joke, dude. He shut down his Facebook page
All right.
because he didn't want nobody to see that quote.
Look, first of all, nobody should be talking politics on here. We're here to talk about the mob.
Oh, so
Talking
let's
about the
just forget
politics
it.
is a lose-lose.
Okay.
Because it's
Let's
50-50 across
forget-
the country. It's a
let's
lose-lose.
forget
No,
what we
let's
are.
talk about it. Let's talk
Let's
about
forget
it. No,
what
no,
we
let's
are,
talk about it.
people.
Let's talk about it. I'm just saying.
Let's forget who we
half
are.
the country is for Biden, half the country's for Trump. All right? So it's
Half the
50-50.
country ain't, dude, it's not 50-50. It's like 70-30. They
Yeah.
want you to think it's 50-50.
Regardless, it's not good to talk about politics or religion.
It's
and-
not
and
good
he
to
said it.
pretend you're somebody you're not. It's not good to pretend that
And
you don't have
number
beliefs.
two, whatever somebody's personal political beliefs are, that's their personal business. They don't have to tell anybody what their political beliefs are. I understand you're passionate about it. I used to be passionate about it, but I can't be anymore because it drives me crazy what's going on with this
You know
country
what's
right
up?
now.
But you
So-
know something right now? That sounds like you're not a real Trump's person, man. You know, you were told.
I'll tell you what. I'll be honest with everybody here. I'm a registered Democrat. I voted for Obama. I voted for Hillary, and guess who I voted for after that? Fucking Trump. And I'm not going to apologize for that for anybody.
Hey,
And I
listen,
would-
you finally got smart. You know,
I've been smart.
You know, 2016, your whole life changed. You know, I appreciate that.
No, I've been smart.
But if you
That's all the
voted for
choices I
Obama and
had.
Hillary, I'm sorry to hear that. That's you.
Look, that's what it is, man. Those are my choices. That's my shit. It's nobody else's business what I do.
I
Or my-
did
or
Ron
my vote.
Paul 2008.
Yeah, you would vote for him. Anyway,
Why? What's wrong with Ron Paul?
It's
Come
yeah,
on, he's
you
a
mean
little
the guy
wacky.
that was before legalizing marijuana and a bunch of other stuff.
all right. Well, God bless him for that. Look, I like pieces of everybody's political spectrum. I like a little bit of the Democrats. I like a little bit of the Republicans. I like a little bit of the Libertarians. I like it all.
Okay. Well, I can accept that, but let me just say one thing, changing the subject. Until you go on, see how you've been with me and you've been straight with me and tell me how you feel. Until you go on and tell that to FBS, I can't take you serious.
I've already told him. He said it himself. He wants to be in the middle. It's not good to be one way either way. I mean, on the far left, it's crazy. On the
No,
far
I'm not
right,
talking
it's
about
crazy.
politics.
What are you talking about?
Wait, let's put the politics to the
Okay.
side. I'm talking about you came on here and you said to me that you want the fighting to stop.
Yeah.
But you came here and lectured me, but I've never heard you on FBS's channel saying a damn word to him.
Because he's the one who's been saying he doesn't want to even say your fucking name anymore. He made an agreement with you on MRE show.
Dude, he broke the agreement.
He broke the agreement because you kept talking about him. He had no choice. He's going to just take it and look like a punk.
You are so far up his ass, dude. I'm sorry.
My
You're
God,
up his
bro.
ass. You are.
Bro, you're just, I don't know if you're in a bubble or you're just trying to spread propaganda. I don't know, bro.
Dude, you're such a FBS boy and a Jimmy Calandra boy. You're not looking at the rest of.
Well, guess what? They were never
on.
put on a wiretap talking bad about me, bro. They were never talking about my subs behind my back. All they tried to do was get me subs and shout me out, bro.
And that's why Jimmy Calandra. Are you saying that Jimmy Calandra is a good guy?
Yes, I am saying he's a good guy. He's trying to change his life.
Okay.
He's the
He's
the most.
Tell that to a woman that's not. Tell that to a woman that's not alive anymore.
He didn't shoot that lady. Does A-Light care about all the people he baseball batted and all the butcher knives he signs and the baseball bats he signs?
I agree
is
with
Jimmy
you.
doing that? Or is Jimmy telling you take care of your kids and be a man and go to work?
I agree with you on that. Who's defending John?
Who has the better message? But
neither one of them. They're both full of
you
shit.
keep going around saying they're worse than Jimmy's worse and FBS is worse than Borello and fucking A-Light and all them.
Borello didn't have nothing to do with killing a woman.
No, he didn't. But neither fucking Jimmy didn't pull the trigger on that lady. He didn't know it was gonna happen.
I know he was just
Stop
standing
saying
right.
that shit.
He was just standing right next to the guy.
Yeah, he was standing next to a fucking crackhead.
He had nothing to do with
and
it.
pulled the trigger.
He planned the robbery. He had nothing to do with it. Come on, really? Seriously? Go make a Jimmy Calandra video.
I will. Hopefully, I get some views.
Mark looks like he's about to really go off. Let me hear. Mark, how you doing? Whoops. I'm sorry, Mark. How you doing, Mark?
I'm doing okay, Lee. This has turned into a shit show.
Yeah, it has, without a doubt.
That's why I didn't want to come on.
Let me explain. I go on FBS's stream. I've been on your stream. I go on whoever's. I don't side with anybody, but I'm here just to say that why don't you do what Michael Francis is doing? He does his own thing. He doesn't care what anyone says. He does his own thing. And I don't want to hear he has a big channel with a ton of hits and a ton of subscribers. If you guys just did that, you have your base, you have your platform. Everybody has their platform and their base. Just do what you set out and meant to do instead of this going back and forth, man. It's not healthy. It's not good. You're not gonna turn anyone's opinion with this back and forth nonsense.
Well, I agree with you.
Lee, FBS has only told me he just wants to talk about mob shit on his show. He doesn't want to talk about you, bro. He just wants to talk about mafia shit.
Come on, dude.
That's what he wants to get back to.
Go look at his shows. He has 10 shows on me. What are you talking about?
Oh, look what it is.
Oh, shit. Sonny Money.
Okay.
What's up, Gunsmoke?
What's up, Sonny?
What's up? So what you talking shit about my mans for?
Who's talking shit to me first?
We're talking shit to you first. I heard.
Listen, you're not tough, bro. Don't start off like that.
No,
Be a
no,
nice
no,
guy.
no,
You're not tough, bro.
Like
I'll knock your fucking teeth down your throat, bro. You were born out of your mother's ass. Shut the fuck up,
Where
bro.
are you?
I'll step on those fucking sunglasses, bro. Shut the fuck up, bro. I'm in Queens, bro. I'll come see you, bro. I'll bend that hat for you, bro. I'll bend that hat for you, man.
Come on, bro.
Do another doobie, man.
I'm Donington, bro. Pull up.
Shit. Shut
Pull
the
up.
fuck
You ain't
up,
even
man.
good at
You're not tough, bro.
smoking weed.
Don't even make me go there. Yeah,
Show
I'll
your face.
fucking
Show
put a
your
weed
face.
out in your fucking eyeball.
You're scared of a case.
Shut
You
the
can't.
fuck up. Yeah, I'm scared of you. You're a real G. That's what you said yesterday on the show.
Hey, Mark, you enjoying this?
When Lee was kissing your ass
I'm in a
yesterday,
shit
you're like,
show.
I'm a
That's
real
all this
G.
is.
I'm a real G. You ain't no fucking real G, bro. You want to be black or you want to be Italian? You're neither.
Do
bro.
I want to be black?
You're neither.
And they're gonna love
You're
you
neither,
for
bro.
that.
Shut
Exactly,
the fuck up.
You racist piece of shit.
Racist
They're
piece of
gonna love
shit.
it.
Yeah, they're gonna love me. The guy who praised the Tupac
They
Shakur
would
every
have
day,
a
you
great
faggot.
I'm
Shut
out
the
of here,
fuck
man.
up.
I can't deal with this.
Shut the
You're
fuck up,
nobody.
man.
Come
You a
out here
bitch.
talking like
You a
that
bitch.
about
And when you
black
die,
people.
you still gonna
You
be a
have
bitch,
no
you
idea who you're
motherfucker. Shut the
talking to,
fuck
my
up, you
friend.
loser.
Beyond
Why don't you
nobody.
contribute
I bet
something to fucking YouTube more
I
than some
bet you
fucking
show your
crackhead
face.
fucking
You're smoking
videos?
pot throughout the entire life.
Yeah,
You're
and you're
nobody.
fucking shooting up fucking
Burn out.
heroin and Oxycontin in your
Shooting
fucking
arrows.
kitchen
I
making
never
coffee.
shot nothing
Fuck
in
you,
my
you
life,
faggot.
idiot.
Shut the fuck up, you
Shut
junkie.
the fuck up.
You
Stop
look like a
burning-
dope
stop
sick
smoking
bitch.
like
Shut the
a
fuck up.
burn out. You shut the fuck
Born
up.
out of your mother's ass feet first, that
You
breech skirt
going
with the
motherfucker
umbilical
with
cord
that.
still wrapped around your neck. You're a
Bro,
fucking
you
loser.
can't
Shut the
even
fuck
rhyme.
up.
You're not big time. You're done
Yeah.
smoke when you don't got
Why don't you
no
spit a
smoke. All
rhyme?
you do
Come
is
on.
smoke. You don't
Come on,
even
real
talk
G.
loud. I'm
You a real
proud.
G.
I'm Sonny Money, and I got them
Oh, yeah.
calling you honey.
You're
a
loud and
nobody.
proud.
You're a nobody. You're
Yeah.
a nobody. Yeah,
I
I'm
got
big
more subs than
proud.
you. You're a
I
fucking
smoke
PR
real
nobody.
loud. You smoke Reggie.
I'll take a
bro.
shit on your face after I knock
Yeah,
you out. Shut the
when?
fuck up,
Please
bitch.
do, and show me when and where
Shut the
you are.
fuck
Show your
up,
face.
man. I don't even want to
Show your
act like
face.
this on here. I don't even
Show
want to
your
act like
face.
this.
Show your
I
face.
wanted to be nice to
Show
you,
your
Sonny.
face.
I wanted to be
Okay,
nice
wait
to
a
you.
minute, guys. Guys, hold up a minute. Hold up. JC, what do you think about this?
Hey, you kids shouldn't play so rough. Somebody might get hurt.
That's right.
Okay.
But I know
Well,
who's
listen.
right and who's doing it right.
Back on.
And you know what the bad part is?
Dead.
Wait, you know what the bad part is? Gunsmoke's a really good guy. It's quite obvious.
I tried to
Sonny,
be.
you're a good guy, man. If you
No
guys
doubt,
see each
of
other in the
course.
street, you probably hug.
Oh
You
yeah,
know,
we'd
so,
probably
you know-
be good friends, and we probably smoke together. But this guy is coming on here and talking crazy.
You're the one who came out your face as soon as you came on. I said, "What's up, Sonny?" You come out your face saying, "Why you talking shit,
I'm
bro?"
listening to you live. You're trashing my mans, and you're trashing.
I didn't trash
me.
your man's. I said your man's isn't half bad. I said he's actually kind of amusing
No,
with
you
his
said
mouth.
you liked my man's a year ago. Is that
Yeah.
not correct? Correct.
I liked him more a
And you
year
said
ago.
you
I liked him
changed your
even more.
opinion and all this nonsense. I've been
Yeah.
listening. I've been
I've
in
been
here the
changing my
entire life.
opinion.
I've been in here this entire life.
Yeah.
You changed your opinions
I
right
did.
negatively towards him.
Yes.
So what's up? What's your negative opinion towards him? Why do you not like him?
Bro, the way
Hey,
he talks.
let me tell you. Let me just say something, guys. Everybody says that people don't like this drama and shit. When you guys started arguing, we went up by 35 people.
I'm well aware.
Right.
Lee, I'm a real G.
It's not
You're
enough,
a real
Lee.
G. JC's
It's not
a G.
enough.
Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke. I'm going to be honest with you, bro.
Yeah.
You got clout. You should be proud, bro. You smoke out loud. Be proud. Because
I
you
don't
know
feel
what?
the clout yet.
They're watching us. They're watching us. They want to watch me. I'm a real G.
Yeah.
I know who I am.
I hear that.
Hey,
I don't hate on that. I don't hate on that.
Sonny Money, man.
Hey,
I don't hate on
Gunsmoke.
that.
Hold up, Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
Passport TV says the only thing that would be funnier than this is to watch Jimmy Clandra trying to tie his shoes.
Hey, guys. I want to
That was
bring
a
you
good
a
job.
story.
Nice job.
Bad Avenue. I was selling my ass.
Notice how chill those of us who have a job or a business are.
What?
Go ahead, guys.
What?
I don't know what's going on here.
Don't
today.
get into a car accident over there,
Notice
man.
how chill those of us who got a job and a
Are you
career
drinking and
or
driving
a
right
business
now?
are.
Well, my day today was at a high school. I was at a high school today, talking about setting up drug assemblies to help the kids. And
That's good.
Yeah, of course.
If you were doing that, that's awesome.
Especially,
bro.
I don't want them hitting that jewel shit. It's not good. People think it's no good, man.
No,
I'd
it's
rather.
not.
It's really not at all. It's terrible. It's terrible.
rather smoke
they
the
don't
real
know what
thing
they're getting into. They don't even know.
Yeah.
Right.
It fucks up your lungs with the vaping
Oh, bro,
shit.
it's worse than cigarettes. I have
Yeah.
friends now that are collapsing their lungs. It's crazy, bro. That's why when we talk about politics and stuff, and I see politics coming onto this stuff,
Yeah.
when we talk about politics, forget politics. My friends are the ones, my little brother is the one that has to go deal with the shit when Kabul was going down and the shooting was happening, those 13 bombings. That's the real shit going on. Everyone's right about something. This needs to stop. But you know what? I'm going to tell you the real drop here, all right? They're mad that Lee's on top, okay? And they're all coming in here talking shit. No, they are, bro. They're mad that Lee, you're doing good.
I'm not. No. I'm just happy with my not on top. I'm happy with my show. There's just a bunch of lies.
But
being
I'm
said,
saying
but I'm
of
happy
this
with my show.
situation, of this current situation, because they're doxing you, correct? Is that not correct?
That was an accident.
No, there's no such thing as. It's like shooting a woman in the head by
Thank
accident.
you.
That was
Thank
a
you.
one-time
So
accident.
Lee, you are the main person that they're going after, correct? I heard Jimmy Calandria and all of them. They're going after you. So clear cut and obvious, even as you said, the viewers went up. You're on top of this situation. They have their eyeballs on you. They have lawyers coming onto their show. They're sitting
It's
with
all
police.
because Sonny's a rapper. That's why they're
Sonny's
tuning
the
in.
Shut up,
rapper, and
JC.
Sonny's no corner boy trapper. I says we all on top. We
poor
got the drop.
Gunsmoke.
I hop up in my foreign car. I'm a star, and I put my pedal to the metal, and I head to the bar. Let's talk about it. JC, let me know when you come together.
Hey, I'm almost to the doctor, so I'm gonna go. But I'll leave you guys with this. I randomly
JC.
selected haters that
He's gonna
were
get his
hating on me to
STD
see their
test.
profiles. Nearly
Whoa,
all
bro,
of them
chill
are
with all
recovering
that.
drug
Don't do that.
addicts. As such, I don't need to address haters directly. They need to get their help, and I hope they get their help. All of them out there, every single one is an ex-addict or has other issues.
JC.
God bless you guys. Hey, Sonny, Stay up, Lee.
You
You
too,
too,
pal.
Gunsmoke. Same
All
thing
right,
with
bro.
Lee's audience. All right.
Take care.
Later, man.
Okay.
Hey, he's going to get COVID tested. Now if people get a cold, they run and get COVID tests.
I don't even
Yeah.
walk
You know?
in there. I won't even walk in there, bro. I think that's all. But it's all bullshit. No, let's not get started. on it.
Dude, COVID knows not to fuck with Sonny.
Listen, yo, bro, my boy's running around. He's saying he got Delta. I've seen nothing happens. It's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. Let me tell you something, Lee. I've been on. I can't bring into the specific platforms that I'm on. I'm not gonna put it onto your show, but I'm with those platforms. I know about COVID. I know about what the real tyrannical.
Okay. You can't talk about that on here, man, because YouTube won't let you.
Exactly. That's why I just said I am not going. Correct. So, right. So,
okay.
But
say, listen, Gunsmoke. I noticed that you haven't put up any new videos yet.
No.
Do you have anything planned?
Not right now. No, it's too much drama going on. I'm just too busy watching all you guys talk shit every day. So
okay, let me ask you a question. How hard is it?
Spotlight.
How hard? Hold up 1 minute. How hard is it to put up these videos when you're making them?
depends what videos I'm making. If I'm doing the Jimmy series, it's a couple days, about I don't know, 8-9 hours a day.
It takes 8 hours, 9 hours to make like one of those videos?
I mean, I gotta think of, I gotta watch the shit first. I gotta watch the videos. I gotta see what I wanna shape the message around, like what they're saying, because they got to be talking about each other. It has to like kind of flow,
The biggest problem you're gonna have once you get monetized.
Yeah, I know.
They're gonna come after.
I'm not making money on those videos. I'm not gonna try to monetize those videos anyway, because I know
you can actually buy the music and stuff on your own and put up the video.
Well, I already bought the music.
Oh, you did?
I buy the music on iTunes. So
what would they get you on? Like like if you use a certain TV show or?
I mean, I'm using movies too, so I'm using movies. I got to think about the movie scenes that I remember from my childhood, whatever, and think about, if it fits with the Mafia and putting it in the show. I got to come up with the sound effects, the gunshots. I got to come up with the music and think about if the music fits with the scene. It's a lot of work, but yeah, I got to pay for the music. I got to pay for some of the documentaries, get the footage that I use.
That's why you don't see a lot of people doing what you do.
Yeah.
Because of that. But you know what? I'm sure there's a way around it if you really try to figure it out. But it's hard, I'm not sure how it works with the movies though.
Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm using just clips, so I think I could get away with that. But the music and all that, I don't think I can monetize that shit.
So what kind of movie would you use to do Sonny's life?
Sonny Money? Yeah. I haven't documented him yet. I haven't put.
What do you mean document? Do you plan to document me?
Do you know how big that would be if you did like a 1 minute video on Sonny?
Exactly. That's like putting something up on Al Pacino, just like we were talking about yesterday. De Niro, Pesci. No, I'm serious. I tell everybody, you're either in Sheen's corner or you're with the trolls.
Regular size loaded french fries and go bake.
Okay.
What the fuck is that?
What?
He's online ordering something.
What is
yeah. I mean, people have been asking me to do a Sonny Money video.
eBay.
I've been trying to stay away from it.
Dana.
Hey, buddy, I appreciate that because the second you do that, if you make any negative comment, you realize there's not.
Dana, did you want to talk to Sonny about it?
You got your own balls. You do what you got to do, my friend. You make your mind up.
I hear you.
Yeah.
Dana, did you come here to talk to Sonny?
I respect any decision that you make, but I hope you respect the decision I make.
Yeah, I mean, if I ever went at you, bro, it's not gonna be personal. It's just gonna make light of you.
Listen.
Like I do all the other guys.
You do what you got to do, please.
Yeah.
Don't be like FBS and involved.
No.
Talk about my parents. Thank you.
I do what I want. You know what I'm saying? No, I'm not gonna talk about your parents, bro.
Do your thing, pal.
I would never go after your parents or your siblings and nothing like that.
It's simple, not a problem at all.
Let's make that clear right now. I'm not going after your mother or your kids or your brothers.
Hey, Sonny, let me ask you.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. I would never.
Sonny, let me ask you a question. I want you to be honest.
Yes.
These guys are trying to claim that I'm behind this silly page that's.
Or who's behind it, Lee? If it's not you.
No, I have no idea. No idea, dude.
What page specifically?
Yeah.
And how did those tapes get out? Those
the unemployed.
tapes?
See, I'm not too updated with. I have to literally come on YouTube. Like FBS tells me, he's like, "What are you doing on Wolf's page?" I'm like, bro, I was on for one morning. I don't watch any of these YouTube videos.
And Gunsmoke Don, you ever think that maybe someone really did?
Yo, Lee is, I assure everybody right now, Lee, I don't mean to cut you off. Lee is not behind nothing, okay? Lee is not behind, listen, Lee may be behind whatever the past, okay, about me. He trolled me real good, and it was pretty funny. Yeah, and I'm Sonny, huh? So, whatever, but, you know, as of right now, I'm getting the trolls. We're all getting the trolls.
Yeah.
So somebody in between all of this is pulling the strings.
The trolls are laughing their ass off.
And I don't see Bill Stacks' face on the cam. The Bill Stacks with no. Where's his face? Maybe it's him. Maybe it's him. Let's ask him.
Nah, we can't be blaming people.
But I'm not even blaming. I'm just saying. Listen, he's a part of this. He's a part of this web. You know, he's silent. You know, there's a lot going on here. I guarantee you, though, Lee is not behind this. Gunsmoke, take my word for it. As far as I know, and I can.
Well, here's what it comes down to. They're going to say I'm behind it because they want
They could say
they want a reason why the doxing was okay. That's what it comes down to. They want to be able to have a reason. Oh, Lee got doxed, but he's behind these pages. I'm not.
Hold on, but they've been saying that you were behind the pages before the dox.
Yeah, and they've been full of shit. They've been lying. You can laugh all you want to. You have your mind made up because you've been told this. But there's no evidence.
I mean, there's so many plots, and the plots have subplots, and the subplots got subplots. I mean,
do you respect MRE?
Of course, MRE is a legend. He's a god.
Okay,
Caesar,
he's a legend.
Caesar.
Okay, so you didn't believe MRE when he says he has nothing to do with these pages, that he would give his right hand?
MRE is pretty sure that he thinks there's a bunch of trolls doing this.
Because he's smart.
He doesn't believe it's you, but he doesn't know for sure. I don't think MRE talks to you behind the scenes and all that shit. You don't talk to nobody.
MRE said that he would cut his hand off if it was me. You know why? Because he understands what trolls are and he knows it's not me. Actually, he's laughing, and so are these trolls.
You always use MRE as an excuse, too. You always go back to the MRE saying,
dude,
that's your cop.
I might use him as an excuse, but you are FBS and Calandra's boy all the way. It don't matter what I have to say to you. You got your mind made up.
It does matter what you have to say, Lee. That's why I'm here.
I just told you I didn't do it, and you still don't believe it.
But you won't say, even if it's not you, you won't say it to these guys if they're doing it for you on your behalf. You won't say to them to stop.
Nope. Why don't you go read the stuff that I wrote and what they said to me today, and how many videos they're putting up now, and they're going after me to prove a point. They're pissed because you guys think it's me.
Who's going after you, Lee? Who's going after you?
Go look at the page. Go look at the page.
What page?
The pages that they do, that unemployed FBS page.
Oh, God. Those videos aren't even funny, man.
I don't think so at all.
But you post them on your channel sometimes, you know? And that's why FBS was upset.
What does that have to do? FBS posts shit about me all the time.
Yeah, but not about your wife or whoever. You know, he takes it personal when he sees his wife up there getting made fun of. You know?
Bullshit. You know that.
And you would too if you saw that.
Oh no! Don't bring your wife into this if you can't handle it.
I don't even think she's.
I wouldn't bring my wife into it. My woman. I wouldn't bring them into this.
I don't remember her even.
Who the hell would bring people into this insanity?
Who brought her in this? Nobody brought her in this. FBS, unemployed FBS brought her into this. Nobody else brought her into this.
Well, I didn't do it. It's easy for them to blame me. Maddie, what's up?
Hey, what's going on? Thanks for letting me back.
I'm sorry about that, Maddie. I didn't. It was getting a little bit crazy there. Sonny and Gunsmoke was going out. I just hope that Gunsmoke don't catch Sonny in the street. I got a funny feeling Gunsmoke can handle himself. I just have that funny feeling.
Thank you, Lee. Look, I don't even want to act like that, man. I don't even want to act like that. But go on.
I can hear it. I'm on Long Island, so I can hear it in his voice. I knew it. When he said Queens, I was like, yeah. That sounds about right.
Well, Maddie, you do know that Sonny is a product of Long Island.
I know. Trust me. I know. He reps it really hard. Strong Island. Remember, Strong Island.
Sonny's not a bad kid, man.
He's not. He's.
I don't think Sonny. I don't think Sonny's bad at all. I think he's just in his head right now.
Yeah. Look, he's having fun. Let him have his fun. He's having fun. I'm having fun too.
Sonny's having fun right now. He's fucking soaking all this up, man.
Yeah.
And you know, and Gene, to him, listen, I don't know Gene. I just know him from YouTube and seeing what he does. He's obviously a rat, and that's something that just can't look past when it comes to him. But if Sonny,
you can't say that to Gunsmoke. Gunsmoke is looking past the rat thing. That's the reality, Gunsmoke, ain't it?
What? What do you mean look past the rat shit? What are you talking about?
You can't go after. Yeah, you can't go after one guy and then be buddies with another guy who's a rat. I mean, and really mean it. That's what it comes down to.
Why? Like what Gunsmoke? You heard him?
The Gunsmoke, you're all buddy with Jimmy Calandra, who's a big rat. He put guys in jail for life. But so how can you say Gene Barillo never actually testified? Jimmy Calandra testified.
The guy went to jail. He did his time. He kept his mouth shut, right? He said he was going to kill. Yeah, he did. Listen, he said he was going to kill Spiro, right? He went to jail. He gets out. He's out for maybe less than a year. Somebody fucking rats on him, and he still got guys coming to kill him. All right. So then, what the fuck is he supposed to do? Go to jail for the rest of his life for guys who fucking rat on him and then fucking want to kill him on top of that? Fuck that, bro. I can't be down with you.
Let me ask you something. Gunsmoke, let me ask you a question. Okay, we're just having a conversation here.
Yeah.
Okay, what you're saying, but Gene Barillo never actually got on the stand and testified against anybody.
I don't know. I don't know Gene's case. I didn't look into what Gene did.
Here's what I'm trying to say. Everybody talks about rats. You can't be friends with this rat and talk about this rat. Either you're against rats or you're not. There's no.
I don't dislike any of them for being rats. I just dislike them not personally, but for what the shit they do, the fucking shenanigans and antics that they fucking do, signing butcher knives and baseball bats and bragging. Jimmy doesn't brag. These other guys are bragging how many people they baseball batted and how they fucking ran the town and shot this guy.
Did you just say Jimmy doesn't brag?
No, Jimmy does not brag. Have you ever heard Jimmy brag about how many people he baseball batted? No, he tells a story and that's it. Okay. He tells you his story like it was and that's it.
I respect you. I respect you because you stick to how you feel and how you feel and how I feel.
That's what I know. I've documented all you guys, bro. I've documented all these guys for hours and hours, days on end, weeks on end. I know all about these fucking guys and what they talk about. Jimmy is the most sincere one, the most remorseful one. All right. He's sorry for what happened to that lady. He didn't do it. You fucking take a cheap shot at him all the time and say he did it. He didn't pull the trigger on that lady.
Like he takes cheap shots at me all the time.
Because you fucking pissed him off. You should have apologized to him a long time ago.
Okay, so here's how it goes with you. Here's how it goes. What he does to me is not cheap shots, but what I do to him is cheap shots.
Did he ever talk about
how it goes?
Look, man, he doesn't talk about personal shit with you. He talks about your face. He talks about
no. Oh,
he makes it funny.
No. Oh, it's funny when he does.
You're talking about him.
Funny when I do it. Okay, it's funny when he does it.
No, it's funny when you do it too.
Yeah, but it's a two-way street here. That's what it is.
You go at Jimmy. You can talk about Jimmy more than he talks about you. Jimmy puts a little 10-second clip out, and then like once a month, you go every day at him.
Okay, hold up one second. Yeah, I'm going to show you something.
Oh, and let FBS on. I think he's trying to get on here. He wants to talk to you.
No, I don't have. I have no desire to talk to FBS.
Okay, well, how are you going to settle your differences?
I'm going to put something on.
You can't settle your differences with FBS if you refuse to talk to him.
Yo, Lee Cole, you fat piece of shit.
Guy Cole, he'll do anything for subscribers. You got Ted Bundy, he sits on his ass all day, he probably shits himself.
This interview yesterday with Fatso and Stacks.
That fat fuck destroyed all the interviews. I won't be giving no interviews to nobody ever again. That's done.
He's the type of guy, he will put anyone on that show for him to get subs.
He's nothing but a rat. He probably needs to go take a shower, go buy a bar of soap, and go clean your ass. You ugly fucking duckling, you.
That's what I do, Lee Cole. You fat piece of shit.
Hopefully God strikes you and you fucking disappear.
I'm not going to give certain people any life on YouTube. I don't want to mention their name.
Yo, Lee Cole, you fat piece of shit.
Is that the?
I'm not playing that.
Is that the guy that's full of God? Does that sound like a godly man?
We're all not perfect. We're all born sinners, okay?
Yeah, but don't say
Nobody
you're a
said they're
godly man.
perfect.
No, there's no in between if you believe in God. Either you believe in him or you don't. There's no in
You believe in
between.
God too, don't you, Lee?
That's my opinion. I'm not even speaking about it. Do you ever hear me come on these shows and talk about how much
Yeah,
I
you
believe in
you were
God?
on MRE show the other. Oh, no, but you said you're a religious guy, right?
What's that, Maddie?
I said, where's Sante Miguel? Where's my currency? Well, we need them.
Yeah, well, but here's another thing. I have never used one swear in any word with Jimmy ever, not one. And I just showed you where he used about 10.
Well, he's a little rough. I mean, he's from Brooklyn, man. He talks a little rough around the
I'm
edges.
from
so
Brooklyn,
what?
too.
But you moved away, man.
What does
You
that have to
moved
do with
away.
anything?
You don't have the Brooklyn accent anymore. Jimmy has the Brooklyn
Wait a
accent.
minute. How old are you?
35. I'll be 36 soon.
I moved away from Brooklyn when I was 34, dude.
What happened to the accent?
34.
Where's the accent?
I've been all over the country,
I don't
dude.
care. I don't care.
What does that have to do with anything? Are you trying to mock me, make fun of
No,
me?
I'm just saying you don't have the accent, bro.
Okay.
Jimmy has the
So
accent.
what does
He's
that
been in
mean?
Brooklyn the whole time.
So what does that mean? I don't talk like a fucking moron, so I'm not like I don't have an accent.
He's gonna use more, profanity than you are. He's
What,
a little
because
rougher
he's
guy around the
uneducated?
edges than you are.
Hey, how do you know? You don't know nothing about me, dude. I bet you act like Jimmy hung out in a 3-block area of Bath Avenue. 3 blocks.
Okay, that's his territory.
Okay, my territory is all over the United States.
So you run the town, you run the country.
No, it has nothing to do with running the country. What I'm trying to say, see, you have your mind made up, dude, but you can't be a hypocrite and go one way.
I'm not being a hypocrite. Here we go. Now I'm going where the wind blows again, right, Lee? I'm a flip flopper now, right? Tell your friends how I'm a flip flopper.
No, I enjoy having you on
because I went on your show, man.
No, they're
and then I'm
going to
hear another wiretap tomorrow about how
no,
Gunsmoke got
no.
Here's
what's going to happen. Here's what's going to happen. The people that you think are your friends on the other station are going to go after a channel are going to go after you for being here. Not people here. People here don't care. They just don't care.
I can't even see the chat right now. I'm sure they're talking shit about me.
By the way.
Look, like the fact is, Lee has fraud in 13 states. Thank you. The fact is, that's not true, but I put it up there anyway.
So what were you?
Fuck.
And that's the funny thing. They come up with my criminal record and they say, Lee Cole has a criminal record. 95% of the people in the Mafia genre have criminal records.
Criminal record for what?
What are you talking about? They talk about, why don't you go ask Josie? Josie put that shit all out there.
I don't want to watch that shit.
Josie put out there, she read my record, right?
I want to hear from the horse's mouth.
No, I just told you, go on Josie.
You don't want to say it.
No, that's not true. Anything I ever did was financial gain.
Scamming. You were a scam artist.
You said that.
No. A scam artist is someone that does it for a little bit of money. I wasn't a scam artist.
You're a flim flammer.
No, not a flim flammer. I worked for all sorts of people. I worked for all sorts of people in my life. Sometimes I did big things, and sometimes I did not so big. But the not so big things I did equals the things that people do minor shit. I never dealt drugs. I never dealt drugs to kids.
You did white collar fraud.
All sorts of shit, dude. All sorts of shit. Why are you putting that down?
No, I just want to know what you did because I don't know.
I did a lot of white collar fraud.
I don't want to hear it from Josie. I don't give a fuck what she's saying.
I mean, would you rather me tell you, oh, I killed some innocent man with a gun and shot him in the back of the head, or that I dealt drugs at a fucking schoolyard? Is that what you want me to say?
No, you left Brooklyn. You wouldn't be doing that.
What are you talking about? I left Brooklyn.
You left Brooklyn. You said you left Brooklyn.
Yeah, when I was 34 years old after I got divorced.
Hey, Lee, you should send Jimmy an autograph bar so tell him to clean his ass.
Hey.
And I showed that to people. They laughed their ass off. I mean, that's quite funny, actually. That's why I had somebody put that together. Oh, yeah, that was real funny.
You love that video. You love that video.
Oh, I love it. I love it. Just to know I get underneath that man's skin like that, I love it. Yes, I'll admit.
Oh my God. I think he gets under your skin more than you do.
Jimmy Dean has Lee does his homework. Old King Cole is tough old bird and his sharp tongue. You know what, Jimmy Dean? This is where they're making the mistake. They think that I'm just an old man. That's what they think, Jimmy. But they don't understand that I've dealt with guys like this like my whole life.
Hey, Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
Yo, who do you think is the biggest, dirtiest rat of all time? All time.
That John fucking Francis is a real piece of shit for fucking ratting out his father, and when his father was 80-something years old and put him back in prison. He's a real piece of shit for fucking nickel bag of fucking heroin.
Dude, you can't compare him to Sammy Gavano.
What?
Sammy Gavano
never sold out his own father.
No, he sold out his best. He say that
nickel bag of day habit.
He sold his best friends out.
Yes, he did. Listen, Sammy did.
Sammy opened up the floodgates to this shit. There's no denying that. Sammy was the first one to open up the floodgates.
Actually, Joe Volacci opened.
Yeah, but then it settled down for a while. People still had loyalty in the 70s and 80s. Once they came with that Rico shit, that was it.
That's
true. See you later. He paid it. He definitely paid it.
Guys folded after that. But
Dino,
the other dude putting his father away. Dude, that's it.
Yeah, John Francis is the worst piece of shit ever.
Hey, Dino, what do you got to say? Anything?
Dino, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
No, I just wanted to add that, like, I'm Italian American. You know, I don't know if anyone else is here. I know that Lee isn't, but you know, we have a saying, "40 negri nudi," which means 40 naked niggers. Okay.
Oh my God.
So you got to. That's why I got to unmute, because if they say that word more than once, you could have your station shut down. So I muted him the first time he said it. Always remember that when Gunsmoke, if you bring people on, it's assholes like that that can get your channel taken down.
Yeah.
Cut them off, and the minute you cut them off, condemn them.
Well, stop bringing on randoms, Lee. You know, FBS wanted to call in and talk to you. Put them on, man. Drop the link. Let them on. Let them talk it out with them. You might settle your differences tonight, and this will be all over, Lee, when you wake up tomorrow. You'll wake up in a better world.
All he has to do is tell me from his side that he is willing. He doesn't even let me on his show to even or even when we were getting along. So no, absolutely not.
When you were on MRE show with FBS, he was pretty respectful to you. He didn't really talk too much. He didn't say nothing bad. He wasn't yelling and screaming.
Code Red MA says, "Quit getting emotional. Gunsmoke, just crack jokes on him."
Hey,
I don't even want to do that. What's up, man? What's up? Yeah.
Yo, how do you feel, right? I mean, I don't know if you've answered this question already, but how do you feel? What's your looks on like MRE not totally destroying the people at Doxxers?
I mean, first of all, it was an accident because it was an accident. And he knows Stingray Lion isn't such a bad guy that he would do it maliciously. There was no malicious intent when that happened.
Oh
the guy did it. The guy wasn't used to the phone. It wasn't even his phone. He didn't know that the number would be doxed. That's how I take it, man.
Dude,
look, Lee, you have your own agenda.
Yeah.
No,
you have your agenda.
No,
dude.
man.
Here's the difference between me and you. I have the balls to talk about my agenda.
I got the balls right now to come here and tell you whatever the fuck you want to talk about, man. I mean, I've been honest with you about my point of view. All I could tell you is
wait, I want to answer one thing. Lee, you don't have a New York City borough accent. If you went to New York City, it was something that you don't lose. That's because I didn't go to the high school in New York City. I went to high school in Yonkers, just so you do know.
That's New York.
That's where I went to school. Okay.
DMX had a New York accent. Huh? DMX was from Yonkers.
What does that have to do with anything?
He was from Yonkers. He still had his accent.
So what are you saying, that I'm not from Yonkers now?
No, I'm not saying that. You just don't have a New York accent. That's what I'm saying.
Okay.
I'm not saying that you're not from New York. I believe.
Oh, you mean I don't have one of those phony New York accents where I try to make it sound deeper than what it is? Like,
so now it's phony.
Most New York accents.
Yeah, now it's the phony accent.
You don't have a New York accent.
I don't. What do I sound like? A cowabunga dude? I'm from Cali, West Side.
No, you just sound like you're the average dude. You don't have no. Jimmy sounds like he can't speak.
Jimmy speaks pretty well. He's got a lot of subs. He's got 18,000 subs almost. People are watching him. Obviously, he speaks English. People like the way he talks. People like the way he talks. They like his accent.
Damn, dude. What are you like?
You were kissing Sonny Money or something. You were kissing Sonny Money's ass yesterday, glorifying him like he was Jesus.
No, I was glorifying Sonny Money. Okay.
You were. Everybody saw it, bro.
Matter of fact, I'm going to put Sonny in a video.
All right.
Okay.
You probably have him on a phone call, wiretap too, don't you?
Oh.
He doesn't know about it.
Okay. So here's where Gunsmoke's going to make these cracks. And tonight he's going to go back to FBS and go, "Did you hear
Have
me,
a sense
FBS?
of humor, Lee.
Did I do a good job, FBS?"
Oh yeah. Oh no, Daddy. Did I do a good job? Did I get Lee?
Daddy. Did I do a good job, Daddy?
Oh no! Don't hit me, Daddy.
Jimmy, we know you live in Queens in a basement. Carmen Cucci says that. Carmen Cucci is like a real Italian.
Caiucci.
You see, you know how to say it.
Caucci.
Are you pure? Are you pure Italian?
I'm half Italian, 50% from Calabria and Bari.
Listen, I only know type of
Joey
Okay.
Joey Electric says Gunsmoke is so defensive about a rat.
Oh yeah, of course he would put him on the screen. The biggest jag off on the freaking chat.
Because he doesn't agree with you?
No, because he breaks everybody's balls. He's just a troll. That's all. He's your troll.
Hey, Smoke, I could definitely.
I have my own trolls now.
Definitely. Just how you do get a little.
Look, these guys want to hear from FBS. You see, they want you to talk to FBS. Look at that. They want you to get rid of me, Lee.
By Lee, you are going to where the content is pumping, and that's FBS's channel. FBS is live now, guys.
Oh, I gotta go then.
Yeah, you damn straight you got it.
All right, guys.
I know how that goes.
I'll see you later. Thank you for the apology, Lee.
Okay.
Thank you for the apology.
I mean the apology, dude.
All right. Thank you, bro.
You have a nice one. Okay.
Hey, Lee.
Yes.
I think that you're absolutely right, man. Smoke is definitely a cheerleader for them guys, bro. I don't know why. He definitely.
And that's, you know what it is. Everybody has their cheerleaders, and that's just the way it goes. And then some people. I owed him an apology, and I feel like I did the right thing by apologizing to him. But after that, he's all about look how quick he ran when when he heard that.
Was fucking crazy. That was like fucking the fat kid on the block here and Mr. Softy fucking 3 blocks away running, oh shit, I'm gone. See you later. Like
and Bolt Sicilian is still here, and he thinks Bolt Sicilian has a show, and he ran. Kind of funny.
Listen, FBS, man. Like with his show, there's a few shows that I like. Like when he did that interview with Damien, that was good. But most of the time, dude, it's like I feel like he has no energy. Like he took 3 Xanax, got it live, went live, and he just has no energy, in my opinion. That's my opinion. It's just a very dull, stagnant show. Like it just sits. It's like watching a fucking pond, looking at a pond, wait for a wave to cross through. Something. I don't know.
Just Mike Denver says Lee Gunsmoke sounds like a voice that was calling you after you got doxxed. Same language, different voice. I wouldn't be surprised. You know what? You can't let your guard down with anything, people. If you ever decide to do this, and when you get your own channel, be prepared. You're going to deal with a lot. You're going to deal with a lot of people that are. I'm going to block this guy. He's not Bolt Sicilian because that's not Bolt Sicilian because Bolt Sicilian doesn't advertise shows. So you just have, what you got is people giving false messages right now that Bolt Sicilian's on.
Yeah, I know. I did see a live. I did see it popped up before, like a half hour ago, and said that he was alive, but nothing else.
Well, if he was live a half hour ago, I never won under 250. So I'm proud of myself. So
you fucking should be, man. 250. That's it. That's good. Listen, when I mentioned MRE before about the whole doxing and how I want to touch on that real quick. Again, that I just feel like it was a little unfair, and like that you threatened or even you just brought up doxing and you got a show made about it.
Right? Sure. And I had MRE attack me.
Everybody.
But you notice that you'll hardly hear about it once it happens for real. That's why you can never take it serious again. Doxing Doxing bitching is complaint. They cannot bitch about doxing no more. They did it, and you don't hear no one bitching about it.
No, you're right.
Except
And
me. I'm the guy that happened to.
And it kind of, when you called it, you said, listen, we're going to see what happens. When it first happened, you said it. You said, hey, we're going to see how he reacts to this. Let's see if he does. It's going to prove. And if, unfortunately for him, I'm a fan of his, man. He puts on great shows. His voice is fucking crazy. I watch him all the time, listen to him. Now I do have it in my head now. He just put that bitter taste of, well, this guy actually did it. If it was an accident, which was bullshit, because somebody in their mid-30s that's a cop or whatever the hell he is definitely tech savvy. And
he's a wannabe cop.
Yeah, he's a rent-a-cop. You know what I mean? Paul Blart. Okay? And, it's just the fact that it wasn't an accident. He actually did it. It was done. Okay? You had hundreds of people calling your phone. Now, and then it just gets brushed under the rug as
yes, and they did it again yesterday. I mean, he said the first thing he said yesterday was that he that I deserved it because that I was behind that other channel, which I'm not behind. I mean, that's their excuse for letting it happen.
Dude, they will find anything. They'll find anything to bring up that's as an excuse. Anything they could find, they would bring up as an excuse. And I just think it's messed up. And MRE should have just did what he does. And
you know what he's going to do tonight? I'm going to take off tonight. I'm going to watch the Yankees against the Red Sox, and that's why I did the show early. And that's why.
Good game.
Yep. But I'm done with. He's going to do whatever he wants, and I'm done with him. And that's that. He doesn't have the balls to admit what his political affiliation is or nothing. If they want to kiss his ass, let him go right ahead. That's what it comes down to. I'm going to take off now. People, I appreciate it. Thank you so much, Maddie. You're welcome on anytime.
Thanks, Lee. I appreciate it, man. You have a great night, all right?
You too. Hey, people, thank you for showing up. We had a great crowd today once again, and they hate it. But I really just appreciate you guys being here, and have a nice night.